Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today I wanted to talk about Muck. And Muck is an amazing free-to-play roguelike survival game made by the popular YouTuber Dani. And I don't think he was expecting the game to blow up as much as it did, because it is so freaking popular right now, and definitely for a good reason. It's pretty much if you took Minecraft and made it into a faster-paced roguelike. So you start off in a new world that you can play solo or with up to 7 other friends, and you do what you would expect in any new survival game. You chop down trees to get wood, make a crafting table, start crafting a better pickaxe to get iron and other resources, along with a new axe to get better wood resources, and on and on. There's a ton of different tiers of resources like iron, mithril, gold, and more, along with a ton of different things that you can craft like bows, swords, armor, bases, and more. And I'm not going to go in depth of everything you can build and craft in this game, because that would take way too long, and it's something you kind of just learn while playing the game. And also, the game does do a pretty good job at explaining what types of things you might need, especially early on. And when it becomes night, enemies start spawning in the world, and the enemies in the game are freaking hard, especially if you're not prepared for them. Once it becomes daytime, the enemies stop spawning, but the ones that already spawned don't go away, and you have to kill them all, or they'll just keep attacking you and destroying your base or whatever you have of a base. And what's really unique about the game is what gives it its roguelike spin is that all of the enemies drop gold coins when they die, and you use these gold coins to open up different rarities of chests that are littered all over the world. And these chests give you power-ups and upgrades that help in combat a ton, and is the biggest way, besides getting higher tier armor and weapons from crafting, that you can actually get more powerful to help kill the enemies. And these items you can get are so unique and fun. Like, there's one that gives you lifesteal, some that give you extra jumps, one where you just permanently increase your max HP every time you kill an enemy, and there's just a huge variety of these power-ups. And also, you can stack these items as well to start becoming insanely powerful. And the reason you need to start getting more powerful is because every night the enemies spawn, they get harder and harder. And I'm not gonna lie, especially when you first start playing the game, the enemies are absolutely brutal. Some of them can do attacks that pretty much one-shot you if you don't have enough like health upgrades, especially the golems, and around night 5 the first boss spawns. And so pretty much the game plays out almost like you're being forced to speedrun it, because if you take too long getting resources or gearing up your character with items and gold, then eventually the enemies will become way too strong and will kill you. So it's all about getting as far as you can without dying. And if you're playing co-op and you get killed, your teammates do have an opportunity to revive you after a certain point, but if you all die, then it's game over at that point. There is also a versus mode that spawns everyone in the same world, and it has gas that slowly comes in, so it's almost like a mix of a battle royale and the normal game, and it has a ton of potential, though in my opinion the survival game mode is where you can have the most fun. And there is a creative mode if you just want to mess around or build, cool bases or something like that, or see how broken you can get, but for me the main experience is in the, just core survival game mode. But the game, in my opinion, is a ton of fun. The art style and color are super playful. I love all of the enemy varieties in the game. I especially love the roguelike mechanics of all the different upgrades and power-ups you can get. There's also a pretty good amount of things that you can craft and recipes for food, because you have to worry about your stamina and health and all of that kind of normal stereotypical survival things. And so, it doesn't do anything crazy new with like the survival elements, but I think the biggest gimmick of the game is the awesome roguelike mechanic, and kind of, having to speed run through the game as much as possible so you can actually like fight the enemies. So I would highly recommend checking out this game, especially since it is absolutely free, and since Dani's going to be updating the game semi-frequently with brand new content. And if you want to see what full runs of the game look like, especially in co-op, then I would definitely recommend checking out the Let's Play series I have on the game. But if you have played Muck, or just from watching gameplay, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. And if you're going to be grinding out some Muck and trying to get as far as possible, I wish you guys luck, and see you all next time.